Hello, it's Damien again. Thank you so much for joining me. The topic I thought we could discuss together is one regarding a more advanced form of meditation, one that I call sun eating. Now, I know a lot of you are going to think this is really strange, but you guys asked what type of meditation I personally like. And in my last video, I did discuss more of the basics on how to meditate, how to learn how to meditate, what's the best practices that I find on meditation, but it's not necessarily what I do every day. And I do try to meditate every single day. I do find it as a valuable resource to hone and get better skills and talents as well, especially ones that I currently have, and I can use it to, try to make it more detailed and more refined and defined. So it makes me feel like a better person and more understanding with the world around me. So I use meditation for that. But in the mornings, I usually get up about 4 a.m. in the morning, and I do my Tai Chi or my martial arts or my boxing, whatever it is that I enjoy doing. And then when the sun starts coming up, I literally start to have what I call a relationship with the sun. I allow the sun to warm my body. I allow the sun to permeate my face, all my senses as much as I can. I close my eyes, or I keep my eyes open. You can do either one. I allow whatever light wants to embrace me at that particular point. And what I do is I actually open my mouth and I allow the sun rays to penetrate inside my mouth. And then I focus that energy into my mouth as I consume the warmth and energy that the sun is trying to convey to me. And now every single day, why I find this so fascinating and so interesting and I like doing is every single day it's different for me. Every single day the sun is more revealing of something different to me. And a lot of it has to do with my mood, my attitude, the day itself, what's going on with the day. And then what happens is that I allow those thoughts and those light rays, if you will, in my mouth as I have my mouth open and they're penetrating inside, drying out my mouth. And as it's doing that, there is a ball of mucus. I know it sounds kind of gross and stuff, but there literally becomes a ball of mucus that starts forming in the back of your throat. And once I start feeling that, then I try to take all the rest of my body systems and let all that energy just kind of move into that ball and focus inside of that ball. And then again, I know it sounds really gross, but once it's to a sufficient size, I would consume it like if it were a piece of food. So anyway, and so that's one thing that I really enjoy doing is sun eating. I put my intention, I put my thoughts, I put my will, I put my emotions, I put my love, I put my relationship, I put whatever the sun is trying to communicate with me that particular day, what things I need to focus on, whatever's happening in that moment. I try to let all of that kind of form itself into that ball that's forming in the back of my throat, and then I swallow it like that. And that is another form of meditation, sun eating, basically. So now, why would that even be? Why would that work? Why is that? This sounds creepy. Why would anybody even do that? Well, for me, I can actually I feel differently afterwards. I feel my key energy, my internal energy. Like I feel like more stronger. I'm more stiff on my spine. I feel like my muscles are more in line. I feel re-energized. I feel like mentally more calmer, I guess you could say, more balanced as a person. But mostly I feel more energized. I feel as my friend Bird would say, you got a contact high. So anyway, it definitely does work to re-energize your body, to make you feel a little bit better. It puts you in the right frame of mind for the rest of the day. The sun is a beautiful ball of light that lights the way for you, and I let it do that for me. I let it, especially for me, since the sun is conscious, I feel it in my blood. I feel it in my body. I'm grateful for the light that it lets for me to see. So I have that type of relationship with the sun when I get up in the mornings. But this is currently the meditation that I enjoy most is sun eating, and I hope that kind of helps. Hope it doesn't creep you guys out too much. But I'll be happy to teach you guys more about that if you're interested. But anyway, what do you guys think about that crazy concept? Have you guys ever tried anything like that? Or, what type of meditation do you guys do? Do you guys like to clear your mind like a Zen would do? Or are you more like a Tao Buddhist who, for me, like I'll just give you a quick thing for me. Like a Zen Buddhist, when they go into meditation, they go real deep, and then when you strike like a bell, the consciousness of the Zen receives it, and then you strike the bell again, the same tone and frequency, it gets smaller in the Zen's mind, and then you strike it again, it gets smaller and smaller until eventually that Zen doesn't have any, the Zen Buddhist doesn't hear anything. It becomes one with that sound. Or are you more like a Taoist Buddhist who, you strike the bell and the spike in the brain, goes off, and you strike the bell again, the spike in the brain goes off, the same thing. So it's able to have a new experience with that each and every time if it wanted to. It's able to have a new interaction with that particular bell each and every time. So which one are you? Yeah, that's another important point, at least for me in my meditation, because I've seen both types, and both types are just as valid, and both types work just as well. And that's a good starting point too when you get into to meditation. Do you more absorb it, or do you more push it out of you? Do you more give it? So anyway, I hope that helps, guys. Let me know what you guys think, please. I want to know how you guys meditate, and what you guys think about sun eating. And anyway, you guys have a great day, and cheers to your success. Bye bye.